skipping legs is good. And actually it is one of the most important things you will need to do. Or like, not to do.
So don't do it!
If you wanna become not only a true calisthenics athlete, but also if you have ambitions to be one of the best athletes out there. The first benefit is being able to walk after a workout, which is not true for our bodybuilding friends. Another big and quite important benefit is changing your center of mass, which makes lever-based calisthenics skills way easier. You have no idea how big deal it is. Because then you are pulling or pushing pretty much on your upper body in much more favorable angle than those guys whose bodies are proportional. And last but not least, you will save time.
Yes!
And like, still you train your legs your whole life, so leg day, you can go fast. Of course, this deal with devil has its own drawbacks. For example, your legs won't be able to hold. Or... But it is the price you gotta pay in order to be a true calisthenics athlete. On the other hand, professional cyclist has huge legs and tiny arms, so it is totally fine. You know, every sport has something. Bodybuilders could planche or front lever too, but those legs, man...
Oh, hell no, man, what the fuck?
Those are their grave. And remember, once you will build them, you can get rid of them. And guess what? Every gram you will put on them will decrease your limit you can reach in calisthenics. Let's say a year of training legs will get you from one arm planche to only a full planche. Maybe. Sadly, if you are born with naturally fattier, longer or I don't know what else legs, then your limit, what you can achieve in calisthenics, is already lowered.
It is what it is.
Yep, I know. But don't worry, because we are in this together, buddy. The second thing you see using almost every calisthenics athlete, and it's almost like a disease, wrist wraps. First of all, my opinion is that you don't need them, but I will get to that later. What they even do? Basically, this piece of leather makes your wrists more stable, stronger, and so you can last longer. I meant on the bar. They can also help you target muscles you can't normally destroy, because your wrists will typically give up first.
That's nice.
Not really, because as we all know, you are only that strong as your weakest muscle. By using wraps, you will target your back, for example, more and more, but your wrists will actually get much more weaker compared to the rest because of them. So you will still need to strengthen your wrist, forearms and all that. And so that's why I call it a disease, because once you will start using them, there's no way back. You will achieve with them a full planche, then you will take them off and boom! You are back in straddle. Or you will still be able to full planche, but you will be more prone to injuries. Sure thing is you will progress faster, which is what we all want, right? Plus that's what true calisthenics athletes use all the time. Big arms and basically big upper body is the next one on the list. Because some leather wrapped around your wrist won't save you, and so to be able to do all the cool stuff like the planche, multis or front lever, you will need a big biceps, triceps, shoulders, back and chest. And basically these muscles or groups of muscles are used the most in calisthenics. You will build them with not statics. Because how you will get to that point, you will use statics to build bigger body. Huh? Firstly, you need to meet requirements which will make sure you won't learn front lever for 6 years, but for example for 4 months. Those aren't just about how many reps or sets you can do, but more about how you look like. If you are 6'2" like me and you look like you had never worked out, then don't even try it. And spend first 2 to 3 years just with hardcore sets and reps made of pull-ups, dips and push-ups. What about legs? Oh my god, I just said it like 3 minutes ago. Nowadays athletes are thinking that by watching a couple of hobbits on Instagram, which are of course small and so their muscles are too, they don't need to look like Arnold to be strong if they are tall and heavier. You won't ever planche with these arms. Remember this. Even if you have in your city calisthenics park, which is totally useless, which you can check out in my other video covering this topic, buying parallettes would be still a good idea because you have unlimited variations of grip. Variations? Those wooden ones have much better grip, plus in winter your hands won't be frozen to death.
Do you wanna build a snow?
In case you don't have calisthenics park, which would be useless anyways, I would rather buy P-bars because you can use them also for pulling exercises. Another piece of equipment which can't miss in your bag is liquid or the normal chalk, which is essential if you wanna do something on the bar, and especially after a guy which sweats a lot. This is up to you. What do you prefer? Because for example, I prefer the normal chalk, which in my opinion causes less calluses tears. The free option if you don't have money, like me, is to find a dry spot of dirt and use that, but don't forget to wash your hands afterwards.
Have you washed your hands lately?
Additionally, a few resistant bands can come in handy, and basically you are good to go.
Do it! Just do it!
The last optional is if you wanna get extra power, there's one more thing you can do. And that's listening to Suicide Boys.